Well, my man DL Hughley actually called you about the situation.
Yeah.
That's my man. You know what I'm saying? Like me and DL, we stay in touch. We're close. He's actually going to be here tomorrow. And what he said, the conversation went like, was this, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, because this is what he told me. Obviously, I was not part of that conversation. Was that he said, look, you're allowed to have your opinion about Ice Cube, and you can say what you want to say with you know, with the energy behind it, but to then go back and say, oh, it's just my opinion, he felt was a little disgenuine. Was that pretty much the conversation?
Yeah, and I don't agree with him. I don't agree with him. But your stance is your stance. When he refused to and listen, let me preface it first by going, DL Hughley is my brother. I love him. He's supported me and done things for me in ways that I know other comics wouldn't. So I'm not about to throw shade on DL, but I think I even mentioned this at one point. Brother Rizza Islam had certain opinions and feelings about DL, and DL refused to put him on his show, especially, during the COVID situation. And I, at first, because of the whole vaccine thing, had my stance on it, and I was kind of in the same feelings and frame of thought as DL. And you know how it separated the black community in terms of take the jab, don't take the jab, and all that bullshit. So I kind of said some things, and Rizza Islam retorted. And then I said, you know what? Let me call the brother. So I called Rizza, and I said, you know what? Let's have a conversation. He came on my podcast. We had about an hour and a half, almost 2-hour conversation. And since then, me and Rizza been straight. Now, am I going to knock DL for not having the conversation? Whatever his reasons were for not having it were his reasons. I felt like, okay, let me hear the brother out. So I talked to him. That don't mean I think any less of DL or DL done lost some stripe. That was DL's business. So whether DL would agree with me or not for having the conversation with Rizza Islam, that's what it is. So I don't necessarily agree with DL's stance on that.
Well,
listen, I'm telling you, man, oh my God, unless you say something favorable about someone, any type of I don't like, you a hater. And again, and I think I might have said it here, what kills me is people point out how much I don't like something when I plentiful praise things I love. So just because I don't like something means I hate everything? I don't love anything? That's ridiculous.
Although I feel by you saying, I don't dislike West Coast hip hop, I like Snoop and Tupac, it almost sounds like the white guy saying, I got a black friend.
No, it doesn't. No, and listen, let me tell you what I said.
That's what I heard when you said it.
Well, you got white ears, so you hear shit different. Let me tell you, when I was on Joe and Jadakiss' podcast,
yes,
I said, one of the things people say about me is he's East Coast bias. Mm-hmm. If it ain't East Coast, he don't like it. Again, not true, but let's go with that. Let's just say I don't like nothing but East Coast. What's the problem? I'm not allowed to like what I like. And if my aesthetic in terms of hip hop is that East Coast sound, that cadence, that delivery, the beats, the energy, that's my preference. That's what satisfies my hip hop palate.
Look, Aries, you my man and all, but after you said you didn't know who the clips were, whatever hip hop opinion you had, really, I'm thrown out the window. So it just is what it is.
Niggas, stop
You didn't know what the clips were.
Stop it.
Do you know what they are now?
Yes, I do, because
thank you.
I saw them.
Okay.
In some rap groups, unless I see them, I go, oh, okay. But I'm not a fan of theirs to the point where I know them in and out. I'm not.
All right.
And I'm not allowed to have that? I gotta know.
I mean, I feel it's a staple hip-hop group. It's like saying, I don't know who Tribe Called Quest is. Oh, okay, now I see them. All right, now I know them.
You're one of them white dudes who, just because you done had some black pussy, you swear you are in the clubhouse.
I think I know hip-hop
I know you
better than almost everybody.
I know you pride yourself
as a former DJ, everything else.
I know you pride yourself on the hip hop, R&B, the whole black.
Mostly hip hop, not R&B.
Whatever.
Not R&B so much.
The flavors of blackness. Okay. I know because you have in-depth knowledge about some of that. You just think you know everything. You good, but come on, man, relax.
I know what the clips are.
All right.
Well, before we get off the subject, one of my Vlad TV 2 members had an interesting question. Daryl Best Wadley. He said, would you rather watch 3 Ice Cube movies or listen to 3 Ice Cube albums?
3 Ice Cube movies. 3 Ice Cube movies. I'm just not a fan, man.
Okay.